9 months ago today, we set out on a journey, and we came in unknowing of what awaited us. Most of us not looking the same. Most of us having different backgrounds. But all of us were headed in the same direction, hoping we would arrive at a better future for ourselves and for our families. For some, it has been a relentless fight against opposing forces. Some have had to scratch and claw just to have their piece of the American dream, just to arrive at a place of sustainability. For too long have these some felt the pain and the despair of their personal struggles. These very same people have been surrounded by the cynicism and doubt of others who just don't understand the fight. For most, it was a journey filled with deep and relative content. A rite of passage to get to a place where it could be said, this is who I am and who I've always wanted to be. On such a journey, it is not uncommon to be met with the very enticement of our own preceding habits. Sometimes these behaviors tend to become corrosive and detrimental to the realization of our very own hopes and dreams. But it is a true statement to say that we are not the sum of our weakest parts. What we have done in this program should be celebrated. We have done things that most people would not have seen us doing. We all have achieved milestones. With the skills that we have learned here, we can go further and beyond the previous expectations we had for ourselves. And the things that once stood in our way are no longer obstacles. William Faulkner once said, "The past isn't dead and buried. It isn't even past." And so we must understand that leaving the past behind us doesn't mean to disregard it completely. We must learn to embrace the burdens of our past without becoming victims of our past, while taking into consideration the events that led us to this place, this solemn moment in time, the commencement of one chapter of our life to the next. So with the most candid and stirring affirmation, I say this to you today. Live to the fullest, seizing every moment. Dream big where others have forgotten how. Never take for granted those who are closest to you. May your pursuit of knowledge be as important as your pursuit of financial gain. Let wisdom be the currency by which you use to purchase your future. It was once said, a true word can change the world. If so, let us speak with honesty in everything we say. It was once said, freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. If so, let what we do in our actions demand our God-given rights to live with a full measure of happiness. It was once said, life is never easy for those who dream. If so, let us dream the most wildest thing imaginable. For only under pressure are things made resilient. You are the masters of your future. You are the commanders of your destiny. And when it is all said and done, don't apologize for any of it. So if I have said anything to you today that is pertinent, let me leave you with this. Do not doubt the scale of your ambition. Do not underestimate the power of your God-given potential. Do not question the audacity of your hope. Because when it comes to greatness, we are the epicenter. And when it comes to our personal journeys, obstacles will arise. Opposition will come. And when we are met with such a force, let it be known, we are now ready. And when doubts and skepticism abound on whether or not we will arrive at our destination, with firm resolve, may we answer those doubts and skeptics with we have already arrived. YouthBuild Corps members, please join me in the YouthBuild Pledge.